Well, we could talk about roads that repair themselves, but let's talk song. This is a very special video because it's a song that was requested more than 2 years ago by my good friend and great channel supporter Andrew Morgan. He wanted to hear my dissection of the Mayor of Simpleton by a band called XTC. I don't know the band, I don't know the song. I owe you the explanation and analysis, dear Andrew. So without further ado, let's get going. Step 1, find the key of the core of the song. I feel like it's G. I also feel like we don't hear the G. What chords are these? I also don't understand the fill. It's rhythmically obvious on the surface, but really, really tricky inside. So I understand why Andrew would enjoy this. I think the harmonic foundation is a 4-5 thing. See, I didn't think that we would hear the G, so C to D, I believe. Let me balance this a little bit. Let me put this down. Never been near a university. Really cool. Now the verse starts with a really remarkable voice that sings da, 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 oh, I think is the melody line, right? So combined with the harmonies we would have two interesting things. So we start on this here, relatively conventional, but what we do here now is da-da-dum-bum. So when the chord changes to D major, we stay on the G melody note, which creates quite beautiful flavor. It's an add 4 idea. Bum. And then what I really like is ba-bum. A B on the C major chord, which would make it the major 7, and then we land on something conventional. So it's a really cool blend between innovation and tradition. Never took a paper or a learned degree. Repeat the idea of the melody, chords stay the same, and we create a perfect rhyme between university and learned degree. Interesting. I don't know what this is. Is this the chorus already after 20-something seconds? It's certainly a new section, and it's cool in terms of harmony. Look at this. I think it's this here. Is it this? Yes, really interesting. So first time we hear the tonal center chord, which in that case is the G. After the G, we include something cool. We include a tiny modal interchange where we play the A major chord that is normally not in the key of G. It's the 2 major that we would expect, for example, in G Lydian, not so much in G Ionian. And then we go back to the convention, which is the 4 chord and the 5 chord. Let's repeat all major chords, also something interesting. 1, 2, 4, and 5. Melody goes like... Interesting that they would keep it simple in the melody so that the harmony can go complex. Or is it? Yes, it's like this. Interesting that when they change chords, they would keep the melody the same. Okay, so we basically have got a G major at 9 arpeggio in the melody that repeats. on the A chord, creating that beautiful, beautiful color. I believe that we are in a pre-chorus, and here is why. Because it's a 3-line idea. 3 lines, unbalanced number, uneven number of lines creates a lot of tension, which is something that we want in a pre-chorus. So, and some of your friends think that's stupid of me, but it's nothing that I care about. I should count it differently. Some of your friends think that's stupid of me, which was the repetition of that, and then the third line is, but it's nothing that I care about, and none of the lines rhyme, which is another great way of transmitting tension, which is something that we need before a strong chorus that may or may not arrive now. This is something. So, is that the chorus? I believe it is. Chords first. We certainly start like the verse. I think we start with this 4/5 idea. Is it this? I'm searching for the last chord here. Or is it this? I think it's like this, right? So we have got a 4/5/1 and 2 minor progression. This time I believe it's a 2 minor. I don't think it sounds like a 2 major. I think it's a 2 minor now, so more diatonic in that regard. The melody does this here. Oh, interesting. Octave leap at the beginning. We start with this octave leap. Then we go, because the chord is the D major now, we go to the F sharp. Land on the D, which is also part of the G major chord. And this is only passing melody notes to a repetition of the idea. Okay, certainly a variation and repetition of that melodic idea. Well, I don't know how to tell the weight of the sun and of mathematics. Well, I want none. Okay, so in terms of rhyming patterns, relatively easy. In terms of content, relatively funny. Whoa! So, this is probably the second verse half, something like a tagline, which also features the title of the song, the Mayor of Simpleton idea. We certainly have got new chords, which makes it interesting. Simpleton. Cool things happen here. And I may be the Mayor of Simpleton. Is it this? Maybe the no, I'm thinking that's it reminds me of the Lemon Twigs. I don't know if you know the Lemon Twigs. You should definitely check them out. Brilliant band of 2 brothers that do brilliant stuff right now that is supposed to have happened 50 years ago. Really, really interesting chord progression in the second half of the chorus, which is G. Now look at this. This here is the secondary dominant chord, E major to the 2 minor, to the A minor, and the A minor, of course, talking about jazz cadences, goes to the D major. So we have got a 1, 6 major, 2 minor, and 5 tail progression to the chorus that builds to the punchline that is, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. This is the only thing that the person is supposed to know and requires to know. But I know one thing, that's I love you. We haven't talked about melody. Again, this octave thing, right? So again, the melody spans from G to G, an octave. And what's also cool is that they then go into this C to D progression that we know from verse number 1 and also from the intro. And what is this? Is this a post-chorus? Is that an afterthought to the chorus? What's really cool is that we basically keep this 4/5 idea. But the bass, there's something cool. The bass goes up instead of playing the root notes all the time. And then they've got this cool run down. So this was really cool that they would have the chord progression, but with different bass notes. C, D, now E in bass, F sharp in bass, G in bass, A in bass, and then we've got this run together. Mayor of Simpleton. I can't help even there when brains were handed round. And really, really funny lyrics. I can't have been there when brains were handed out. And all the elements that we know from the first verse, which is something I like, bring back the ideas of your first verses. Oh, now we've got something like a choir answering. So this was empty melody sections in verse number 1 that now becomes this response idea. Really, really cool scale exercise. And they really, really want to punch that rhyming pattern in, right? I can't have been there when brains were handed out, or get past the cover of your books, profound. Okay, get past the cover of your book is the end of the line, and they remembered that they needed a rhyme word, and then they kind of included the profound afterwards. The response. I really like this. Pre-chorus, new lyrics though. Again with this 3-line idea, this time with, and some of your friends think it's really unsound that you're even seen talking to me, which was, and some of your friends think that's stupid of me, but it's nothing that I care about. And what's really interesting is that all the lines do rhyme with the respective lines of pre-chorus number 1, which is a really, really fancy idea. 3 lines building this perfect tension before the chorus. The lyrics are amazing. Well, I don't know how to write a big hit song. Well, it got to Andrew Morgan somehow, so it might be hit-ish. Shun is a great word as well. But I know, and then the rest, right? But I know is really, really cool. But I know one thing, and that's I love you, what a romantic line. But I know one thing, and that's I love you. Brilliant! Primary bridge, something that we would expect after chorus number 2. Do we start on the 3 minor chord? Interesting. So the chord progression that we have is, I think, E minor, E minor, and G major. Let's confirm this for a sec. This is the original progression. Then we do stuff with it. And then this becomes a B minor, E minor, C, and D idea. So in terms of chord scale degrees, we would have 3 minor, 6 minor, 1, and then 3 minor, 6 minor, 4, and 5. Okay, so it's not so Simpleton after all. I'm not proud of the fact that I never learned much melody. What a great way to write melodies. I love all the ideas. Repeat this. With harmonized stacking vocals, of course. Oh, this is interesting, because this is the chorus. Wait a second. Oh yes, the chorus always had different lyrics. So the beginning of the first chorus was, well, I don't know how to tell the weight of the sun. The second chorus was, well, I don't know how to write a big hit song. And now it's, and I can't unravel riddles, problems, and puns, which in itself is cool wordplay, at least, right? Unravel riddles, problems, and puns. So it says that they're not good with words when they are clearly good with words. Also with a placement of the word you. This syncopated placement I really like. Love you. So it's before the 4 beat. Not anymore. But now it's on the 4 beat. Oh, third verse. If depth of feeling is a currency. Please be upstanding for the Mayor of Simpleton. Or something. Mayor of Simpleton. Man who grew the money tree. No chain of office and no hope of getting one. Okay, so now the response idea changes in terms of lyrics. Pre-chorus. Well, I don't know how many pounds make up a ton. I'm not 100% happy with the phrasing, with the metric rhythm, because how many pounds? The knee gets too much stress, in my opinion. It should be how many pounds, right? How many roads must a man walk down? And they do how many pounds? How many pounds? But I know, this is so cool. Let's I love you. We had this after chorus 1. This was the afterthought before verse number 2. When all logic grows cold and all thinking gets done. repeat this last idea that also features the title of the song is a very good idea to make it linger. Build, build, build. Dominant chord, of course. Please. Oh, of course, because they are on the dominant chord, they now can't do, but they have to do. Interesting. This is not simple at all. It also gives me Yes vibes, right? And this was The Mayor of Simpleton by XTC, written by Andrew Partridge. This video was made for Andrew Morgan. Don't confuse the two. Maybe they are the same person. I don't really know. I don't believe so. This was The Mayor of Simpleton, and I'm sure we can take away more than valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1, a Let's Talk song classic, is the unbalanced pre-chorus. If you have got a 3-lined pre-chorus, that is a guarantee for tension. Listen to this and tell me it doesn't build tension. Right? It's literally unresolved. You can't really end this, right? So this is a perfect way of or to build tension before the chorus, and this was something that we should all do every once in a while. Second songwriting learning is make sure to feature your title of the song many times. I think it's more than 100 times in The Mayor of Simpleton. We find it in the chorus, of course, where it's like this. Then we also have it in this post-chorus. And then we have it in verse number 2 as this response idea. And then we have it in the outro, where it's a variation of that response idea, but this time adapted to the new chord that sounds like this. By now, everybody should be upstanding for The Mayor of Simpleton, so make sure to feature your title of the song at least 100 times per song. And songwriting learning number 3, I don't really know how to put this into a songwriting learning. It's just something that I liked about the song and I want to do myself, which is write a line as brilliant as this, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. I think it has to do with the rest, and it also has to do with this melisma, with this many notes on the love syllable. Listen to the line. It's certainly this love you. It's a great combination of both rhythm and melody. So I think it's but I know one thing. It's certainly the rest before the no, the one after the no. And then it's the beautiful melodic movement of this love you, and also that the love is not on the beat but instead a syncopated idea. The combination of all those things make it, I think, a brilliant line, and this is something that we should all remember when wanting to write brilliant lines, because why wouldn't we wanna? And this was my live reaction on-the-fly analysis of The Mayor of Simpleton by XTC. It was about time. Sorry, Andrew, for making you wait more than 2 years. A promise is a promise, and I kept it. If the rest of you who have nothing to do with the song or the request liked the video anyway, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the Let's Talk Song channel, and to leave friendly comments, especially if you have got requests. I can give you a tip. It increases the chances of being analyzed if you become a paying member of this enterprise or over on Patreon. Let me thank Andrew Morgan for being a financial supporter of this thing on YouTube already, and also to JC, Prince of Wales, and Amy May over on Patreon. If the rest of you also want to join, please read the infos in descriptions and open the respective links. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about roads that repair themselves now. Bye bye.